You were told a lie, a very convincing one. Work hard, hustle more, sleep less, grind now, relax later. So you did exactly that. You stayed late. You said yes when you wanted to say no. You believed effort would eventually turn into freedom. But look at your bank account for a second. Be honest. If hard work alone made people wealthy, wouldn't the most exhausted people be the richest ones in the country? Construction workers, nurses, warehouse workers, delivery drivers, they work harder than almost anyone, yet most of them are still one paycheck away from stress. That's not disrespect, that's a red flag. Because today I'm going to explain why working hard is quietly keeping most people poor, and why the people who escape never play the game the same way. And stay with me until the end, because the final truth is the one that changes how you see work forever. Here's something most people never stop to think about. Hard work does pay, just usually not to you. Every hour you work creates value. That value doesn't vanish, it flows upward, to the company, to the owner, to the system. You get a fixed paycheck, they get unlimited upside. You can double your effort, but your income barely moves. That's not motivation, that's a ceiling. You're trading time, the most limited thing you'll ever own, for money that someone else can scale without limits. And the most dangerous part? The harder you work inside a capped system, the better you get at surviving, not escaping. You don't become wealthy by being the best worker. You become wealthy by owning what benefits from work. And this leads to the next uncomfortable truth. Let me ask you something. Are you busy or are you progressing? Most people are always busy. Busy working, busy commuting, busy replying, busy tired. Hustle culture celebrates exhaustion like it's a personality trait. Being tired becomes proof you're doing something right. But here's the problem. If you're always busy, you're never dangerous, because real progress requires thinking. Thinking requires space, and space requires energy. A burned out mind doesn't question its direction. It just keeps moving. That's why so many people mistake motion for momentum. They're running hard, but going nowhere. And the system loves that, because tired people don't challenge the rules. They don't redesign their lives. They don't zoom out and ask, is this even worth it? Which brings us to a question most people avoid because the answer hurts. If you quit tomorrow, how easy would it be to replace you? That answer matters more than how hard you work. The market doesn't pay based on effort. It pays based on rarity. You can work 12 hours a day doing something millions of people can do and still struggle. Meanwhile, someone with a rare, high-leverage skill can work a few focused hours and earn more than your monthly paycheck. That's not unfair. That's how value works. Hard work without leverage is like running on a treadmill. You sweat, you're exhausted, and you're still in the same place. And once you see that, a different question appears. Instead of asking, how hard can I work? You start asking, how can this effort multiply? This is where leverage enters the picture. Labor pays once, leverage pays again, and again, and again. A video that earns while you sleep. A skill that lets you charge more per hour. A system that works even when you don't. Wealthy people aren't allergic to effort. They just refuse to waste it. They use hard work to build things that outlive the work itself. And here's the exciting part. In today's world, leverage is everywhere. The internet removed gatekeepers. Technology removed permission. But most people are still stuck working harder instead of building something that works for them. And that's because of the most dangerous belief of all. Working hard feels safe. It feels responsible, predictable, respectable. But comfort can be a cage. While you're protecting a paycheck, inflation is quietly shrinking it. While you're perfecting your routine, technology is replacing tasks. While you're waiting for stability, time is passing anyway. Hard work keeps you comfortable enough to stay, but uncomfortable enough to never win. The real risk isn't trying something new. The real risk is waking up 10 years from now, still working hard, still tired, still stuck, and realizing nothing changed. So here's the question most people avoid. If hard work alone won't make you wealthy, what actually will? Here's the truth nobody tells you early enough. Hard work is not the strategy, it's the tool. Work hard to learn. Work hard to build rare skills. Work hard to create leverage. But never confuse effort with progress. The goal isn't to stop working. The goal is to stop trading your entire life for survival. Because once you understand the game, you stop playing it the same way. And the moment you stop relying only on hard work is the moment wealth becomes possible. So ask yourself this, honestly, are you just working hard or are you building something that can finally work for you? And that decision, that's the one that decides your future.